What do you think you're doing? Give me that.
Well, I'm sorry. It was lying there. I was curious.
That's no excuse.
Dad, it's only a check.
Only a check. Oh, Chase.
Ah, I'm glad I caught you.
I'm glad you caught me, too. Another minute, I'd have been on my way to license.
Ah.
So, what have you decided? You going to take over the management of the Herald?
I'm not sure yet, Dad.
Oh, Chase. What exactly is it that's stopping you?
It's a big step. And we haven't even discussed the terms yet.
The terms?
Yes, there are a couple of clauses.
Oh, well. Let's hear what they are.
I'd like to discuss something with you first. The check you had for $25,000? I want to know why you got so uptight about me seeing it.
How can you look so great just sitting there reading?
Must be the light.
No. I think that you've got the art of reading down to a science, that's all.
Why are you in such a festive mood today, huh?
Well, why not? You see, I happen to be in love with this, like, a really terrific lady, okay?
Oh.
And it kind of does things to me.
I love you, too. But after what happened last night with Sonny...
I'm not forgetting that. But what you have to remember is all that we're doing for her. And the sooner Sonny understands what we have, the better. You are beautiful, you know that?
You're not so bad yourself.
And the sooner Sonny gets better, the sooner we'll be able to be together.
Hello, McCleary. I'm ready for my therapy.
Hello?
Mrs. Turner?
Yes, this is she. Who is this?
Mrs. Turner, this is Rosa. Senor Turner's housekeeper.
Rosa, yes, of course. Is Martin all right?
Sí, pero it's very important that you come here to the hospital.
Has he regained consciousness?
Sí, por favor. He says he has to see you right away.
Sonny?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't just barge in on you like this.
No. What you shouldn't be doing is walking around here by yourself.
But I feel fine.
Well, that's what you said last night when you...
Dr. Salkin said you need to take it easy.
Yeah, I know. I still feel pretty stupid about that. Overdoing things to the point where I collapsed.
Well, I think that was just typical Sonny Adamson, strong and determined.
Evidently not strong enough. But that's why I'm here.
That's right. And with these 10, count them 10 strategically placed fingers, I will be able to hasten your recovery.
What did the doctor say, Hogan?
Yeah, well, slowly hasten your recovery.
That's better.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go give Joe a call. Find out if there's any word on Martin.
Say hi for me, will you? Thanks.
So, what'll it be, champ? Wind sprints, or should we take laps around the house?
No, I think I'm in the mood for a little resistance exercise.
All right, that sounds good to me. Sit down there.
Thanks.
Now, if you start getting tired, you let me know so we can stop, okay?
Oh, don't worry. I've learned my lesson.
Well, good.
Have you had any second thoughts about stopping work on the novel?
Nope, not a one. Needed to distance myself from it. It was the right decision.
Oh, you don't have to convince me. Besides, I know enough not to argue with you once you've made up your mind.
Oh, yeah? Since when?
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, you were always the bull-headed one.
About certain things, yeah, I suppose I am.
No, about most things.
For example?
Oh, well, let me think. I mean, there's so many things to choose from.
McCleary?
Well, how about when you get a real hot news story? It might be the most dangerous assignment known to man, but will Sonny Adamson give up? No, no. Not until she gets to the bottom of it.
That, my dear, is the sign of being a good reporter.
That, my dear, is a sign of someone who's totally bullheaded.
And what about you?
What about me? Come on, I'm Mr. Compromise.
Oh, yeah. What about your birthday last year?
What about it?
Well, I seem to recall a certain Irishman trying to coax me into telling him what gift he was getting.
Once. I asked you once, that's all.
Oh, yes, and then I found you going through my bedroom closet.
And where was it? At the studio, right?
You see?
How's that? Is that too much pressure?
No. It feels exactly right.
Rosa, what is it? Has something happened to Martin?
You must hurry.
I will, but why?
No, please, just please hurry.
Rosie, you have to tell me what's going... Rosa?
No,
Oh, it's Liza. Is everything all right?
Well, I think so, dear. I just had a strange call from Martin's housekeeper. She said he's regained consciousness.
Oh, that's wonderful.
At least I think that's what she meant. She said for me to come to the hospital. It was urgent. He wanted to talk to me.
Urgent? How?
She didn't say.
Well, I better let you go with him, but it sounds good.
Well, I hope so, dear. I'll call you and let you know as soon as I know something.
Please do.
Right, dear. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And where, may I ask, is Mrs. Turner rushing off to in such a hurry? Chase? I thought I made myself clear that check is none of your business, and I do not appreciate your prying into my personal affairs.
Dad, I wasn't prying. I was merely concerned.
Well, there's no need for you to be.
What's gotten into you? What's bothering you so much? I've never seen you like this. It worries
Just
me.
drop it, Chase. Just
I'd
drop
like
it.
to know what could be so disturbing.
All right, if you must. But the next time I say something is personal and private, don't press me on it.
You have my word.
You remember that last trip of mine to France when I was so disturbed about the situation with Liza?
Yeah, I know.
Well, I should have been able to keep a perspective on that, but I didn't. I'm afraid I behaved rather foolishly.
How's that?
I ran up a quite substantial gambling debt.
You what?
Check that you saw. Unfortunately, one of several was the final installment. It's completely paid off now. So, can we go on to more important business now, such as your taking over control of the Herald?
Dad, wait a minute.
No. No. I've told you what you want to know. Now let's move on. I want the transfer of power to be very smooth and very quick. It's important to me now to spend as much time as I possibly can on Liza's business.
I didn't actually say that I was going to take the position. Also, I'm not 100% convinced that I want the job.
Chase, look, I admit this is a rough business, but believe me, there are compensations to being your own boss.
I'd still have to answer to the executive board.
Well, of course you would. So do I. You can handle that.
You have a lot of confidence in me?
Chase, I don't have time right this moment for a complete massage of your ego, but yes, I have the utmost confidence in you. Otherwise, I would not have offered you the job. Now, what are these conditions?
Okay. First off, I don't want any interference.
Oh? Not even a little friendly, fatherly advice? No. All right. Agreed.
You willing to put that in writing?
A contract? You must be joking.
Dad, I know you mean well, but I can't work as your puppet.
Well, you wouldn't be. I've made it clear this job is yours.
Meaning I won't have you stepping in to bail me out when the going gets tough or changing decisions you don't agree with.
All right, I'll have Garvey draw up the papers in the morning, though I have to tell you, seeing the way you're handling yourself right now, I wouldn't dream of interfering.
You said it's a tough business.
That I did. So, what else?
Okay, I'd like to have the right to appoint anyone I'd like to assist me. Anyone.
That's reasonable. For a man who doesn't want this job, you're coming on very strong.
And I'd like you to give up your position on the executive board of the paper and leave me to name your successor.
Chase, I want you to take this job, but don't push it too far.
I want a fair shot. It's a matter of pride with me, Dad. I want to do it on my own. Win or lose, on my own.
Okay. All right, I agree. I surrender unconditionally.
Then you'll call Garvey this afternoon?
You sure you haven't done this before? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I do have to get over to Liza. She is waiting for me.
Dad, by the way, it was Monte Carlo, wasn't it?
What?
Where you lost your money.
Oh, yes, Monte Carlo, exactly. Not a good place to be if your concentration isn't what it should be. Take that from me.
How do you know my name?
It's on your passport.
Who are you?
I'm Ernesto Rivera. I am with immigration.
Excuse me, may I see your credentials?
Of course.
Mr. Rivera, you'll have to forgive me, but I'm on my way to the hospital. It's an emergency.
Oh, you don't look ill.
My ex-husband is.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I will have to detain you.
For what?
Mrs. Turner, you came into this country, you said you were going to stay for 2 weeks. That was over 3 weeks ago.
I don't recall saying anything of the kind. I didn't know how long I'd be here. I still don't.
Well, since you have stayed over the allotted time, you're going to have to complete a new form.
Fine, I will fill this out this evening. It'll be in your office tomorrow.
Mrs. Turner.
I beg your pardon.
You will not leave this room until the form is completed.
I hope you have a pen. Thank you. I hope the tourist office knows how you treat visitors.
So, are you enjoying our lovely country? Our climate is very conducive to long stays.
I am not here on vacation.
What then?
You're very inquisitive.
Well, I'm only making, how do you say, idle chit-chat. Tell me, do you run a business? Import, export?
I'm not here on business either.
That doesn't leave much.
Just my ex-husband, who is very ill and waiting for me. After you, Mr. Rivera.
You were the one that forced me to make that illegal ride on red. You said that we were going to be late, remember?
I didn't force you to do anything. You were the one who was driving, remember?
Who grabbed the wheel? Hardly what I'd call my fault.
It was an accident.
An accident, right.
You know something? I got a confession to make.
You're going to finally admit that you were wrong, huh?
No. About your giving up the book.
What about it?
Well, the reason I was so upset about it was because I knew we'd be working together on it, and I didn't want to lose that.
Well, we're still together.
I know, but I didn't plan this, and I'll be well soon. The thing is, I'm just glad that you're back to your old self again.
Here's to my old self.
You know, you're smiling and you're playful, and there's a lot of gray hair in there.
Hey, come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. Looking for Liza.
Lloyd?
Hogan?
Well, what do you know? It's getting late here. I bet you Big's probably waiting for me at the bar already.
Hogan, I understand you've quit working on your novel. That's a pity.
Yes, it is a pity, seeing how I was given an offer that I couldn't refuse, but somehow I managed.
Well, I certainly hope you don't regret that. This means, of course, that you'll have no income as a writer.
I guess I'll just have to depend on the kindness and tips of bar patrons.
Well, if you should reconsider, the offer still stands.
Yes, I'm sure it does, Lloyd, but until I decide that I'm going to go back, the answer's no. Well, Sonny, I think that you've regained some strength.
But I shouldn't overdo it, right?
Don't you move a muscle until I return.
Okay. Can you come back tomorrow?
Tomorrow it is.
Great.
Lloyd, continued success with the stock market.
Thank you, Hogan. Well, things seemed very cheery when I came in. I hope I wasn't mistaken.
No, we were enjoying ourselves.
Good. Just like old times.
I felt that way, but I doubt if Hogan did.
Sonny, no doubt you've got to go on with this. On my side, I have a great many things planned for Liza.
Lloyd, I'm just not sure I can go through
Please
with this.
don't worry. We'll keep them apart until they realize where they genuinely belong.
Hi, Stephanie Ann.
Nope. Downstairs with the facility manager, heavy-duty meeting.
Do you know when she'll be back?
Sounds important. You're taking the job with the Herald.
Well, I did speak with my dad.
And?
And he agreed to all my demands, so I guess I'll have to take the job.
That's great. I'm real happy for you. And a little jealous.
Well, you needn't be. I told you I'd like to have you with me.
Yeah, when'd you say that?
Last night? At Bigelow's?
Yeah, well, you said something about maybe needing some help, but that's hardly a job offer.
It's a low-pressure approach. I'd like to have you.
I'll think about it. Thanks.
I'm taking over a newspaper. I can't believe it.
Believe it.
Well, yeah, I guess it's not like I'm not qualified, huh?
Oh, it's gone to his head already.
And why not?
You know, your dad must be a terrific fella. Offering you the job, giving you everything you want. He did give in to all your demands, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he was great.
Another fight?
I made the mistake about asking him again about the $25,000 check.
Did you find anything out this time?
No. My father just out and out lied to me. Why would he lie to me?
Chase, how do you know your father lied?
You want to know what his reason was? A gambling debt. He was upset about Liza, so he went crazy.
Well, the Kendall men have been known for their passions.
Adair, my father may be a high roller, but he wouldn't do that.
You said he really loved Liza. Besides, it's got to be a real good reason if he lied.
Well, that's what's gotten to me. My father, he never gets upset. He's always so cool.
He didn't like you pushing.
I know. It's obvious that he doesn't want me to know what he's up to.
Why?
Because whatever it is specifically deals with me.
And what do you think that is? Dumb question. I mean, if you knew what he was hiding... Sorry.
And I don't look forward to confronting him a third time.
But if he lied to you...
Adair, if I called my father a liar to his face, well, let's put it this way. I don't want to know what would happen.
Do you think he's in some kind of trouble?
A serious gambling debt? Blackmail? It's possible, but...
No, you're right. You can't ask him again. Well, Chase, unless your father just decides to tell you about it...
Fat chance.
I don't think you're going to get the answer to this one.
No. But I know where the answer is. It's locked up in my father's desk.
Liza, I've got the... Sorry. Oh, yes. We have quite a full day ahead of us.
Oh, quite a full day. Lloyd, this is enough work to carry us into next weekend.
And beyond that. But we have to do it if we're going to keep T.I. solvent.
But there's more?
I'm afraid so. Also, sometime in the not-too-distant future, I'm not exactly sure of the dates yet, we're going to have at least one business trip.
Where to the Securities Exchange?
That, and I think we should inspect the Southern Assembly plant as well.
That's two, Lloyd.
Yes, and both necessary, I assure you.
I don't like to leave Turner like that. It just worries me. Can't you make it by yourself?
Well, it's not as if he was going to be left alone, is it? He'll be in the very capable hands of Stu and T.R. and Hogan, too.
I know. But I'm a mother. I'm supposed to worry.
Yes. You are also, I'm happy to say, the most beautiful person I've ever done business with.
Thanks.
What's the matter? Have a date? I thought we had the rest of the afternoon to ourselves.
No, we do. I expected Joe to call by now.
No. You no can go in there. No puede entrar. Off
That makes
limits.
absolutely no sense. I've been in there every day for the last 3 weeks.
See, but the doctor, he said...
Where is the doctor?
The doctor no está aquí.
Mr. Curtis, housekeeper called me and said that he wanted to see me, that he's regained
Lo siento, pero yo no comprendo, señora. No comprendo.
I'm going...
No!
Yes, I am.